The cottage, nestled in a gloomy hollow between two great mountains, was a place of little joy. There lived a gentle old farmer and his wife, a woman whose heart seemed carved from the same flinty stone as the peaks that shadowed their home. Her bitterness was a constant, cold presence, sharper than the winter wind. One afternoon, the old man returned from his farm with more than just kindling. Cupped tenderly in his work-roughened hands was a tiny, trembling sparrow. A cruel thorn had pierced its wing. "Fool!" his wife said to him, her voice like a slammed door. "We have barely enough rice for ourselves. Crush the wretched thing and be done with it." But the old man, deaf to her scorn, spent the evening carefully extracting the thorn, offering the bird grains from his own meager supper. The sparrow stayed, a flash of cheerful brown and a trill of song that brought a rare light to the old man's eyes. It became his constant companion, perched on his hat as he goes to his farm. But his wife, however, was seethed. Her resentment festered until the day she prepared a precious batch of rice paste. Turning her back for a mere moment, she turned to find the sparrow pecking at the edge. A monstrous rage possessed her. She snatched the tiny creature. "Thief!" she hissed. With a pair of sharp sewing scissors, she committed her terrible act, slicing out the bird's tongue. The sparrow gave a silent, agonized shudder and fled, leaving a single drop of blood on the floor. The old man returned to a silent hearth and a wife smug with malice. Heartbroken, he plunged into the deep forest, calling for his friend until his voice was raw. To his astonishment, a faint chirping answered. It led him to a hidden grove where a magnificent bamboo tree stood. The wounded sparrow, alongside its family, greeted him joyously. They ushered him into a beautiful, tiny house and laid a feast before him, thanking him with chirps and bows for his past kindness. When it was time to leave, the sparrows presented him with 2 baskets, one small and humble, the other large and ornate. Remembering his station, the old man chose the small one. It was light, and he thanked them profusely. Arriving home, he opened it, not expecting much. A soft, celestial glow spilled out. The basket was filled with rolls of exquisite silk, lumps of pure gold, and gleaming pearls. The wife's eyes widened with avarice. She screamed at him, called him an idiot for not taking the larger gift, and immediately set off for the grove. She found the sparrows and demanded her reward, her voice full of false sweetness. They again offered the choice. She took the biggest and heaviest basket, her heart pounding with visions of infinite wealth, not even bothering to thank them. The basket was immensely heavy, its weight fueling her greedy fantasies. Halfway home, she couldn't wait any longer. She clawed at the lid, prying it open. But no treasure lay within. Instead, with a collective hiss and a roar, a host of monstrous oni, ogres with scarlet skin and sharp tusks, and slithering serpents erupted from the confines. They surrounded her, their eyes burning with malice, as the wife screamed not in triumph, but in utter